season 4 is really, I thought, her first season of great action for her as a character and as a person. Tonight's the night. No turning back. Let's do this.
I think Anna really enjoyed season 4. Skyler got to be active and got to, put up or shut up.
It behooves you to be a pro, that's all I'm saying. That's the fiction, so chop chop.
Don't chop me.
And help Walt out in his admittedly very dubious endeavor.
We need this story to be solid and sympathetic and most of all completely believable. The scenes are really interesting to me because they were like, it really was like playing who's got the upper hand or who's going to make the move or who gets to say what's going to happen or who calls the shots. And they're constantly jockeying for positions.
You're gonna cry? On cue?
I said, I don't know, maybe.
When you dab your eyes, you're gonna do it with your right hand or your left?
It's just an idea.
1 tear, 2 tears? How many?
This has to be convincing.
It was great for Anna, personally, and great for the show to see the evolution of Skyler White.
I'm doing the best I can here, Walt. And yes, I'm thorough. She starts making these huge lies, and she's really better at it almost than Walt is. We're just so glad that we have a strong family to help us through this, that we can all support each other. They kept that going through the entire season until, of course, that wonderful scene where he says, yeah, I'm the one who knocks in. I am the danger.
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skyler. I am the danger.
And for the first time, I think she looks at him and realizes, oh, this is not the same man that I married.
A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
This is something that is brand new, and I never saw it before. And I don't think she quite knows what to make of it at first, and then it sinks in that this is really the guy she's with now, and he is not Walter White, the pasty, sort of milquetoast teacher who just goes along with everything. He's got something in him now that's something she never, ever could have guessed at or expected. Business is good. Really good. So good that I'm thinking maybe you don't need to even work your second job. I think that Vince really wisely starts to unfold in a roundabout way what might have been Skyler and Walt's attraction to each other in the first place, which is their minds. She's as brilliant, really, as he is. This is too much.
So it's more than you thought, and this is somehow bad news.
We've got this issue, okay? This is what he's been doing. We've got this money. We're going to do some good with this money. We're going to pay hospital bills, and then we've got to launder this money, and now what do I need to do with it? And she just thinks it through like an absolutely pragmatic businesswoman. Is this all 50s? Who pays for a car wash with a 50?
Skyler, I didn't ask you to do this. I was under the impression that you had this under control.
Just didn't expect this amount of money.
She evolved or devolved, depending on your point of view, into this position where the uncorruptible also became corrupt.
I've got to go. If you want out, just say that you want out.
There was, comedy thrown into it with that great stuff with the IRS office. Oh, I am so sorry I am late. At first, I sort of wanted to play really bimbo-y and dumb because I was so excited that I got to play a different color. And then, they reminded me, no, she's really good. She's not a bad actress. Like, she's a really good actress. So you've got to play it absolutely seriously that this is just a rather, airheaded, well-meaning girl, not a total dumb bimbo, because he would catch on otherwise.
What are your qualifications? Where did you get your training?
Well, I haven't had any training per se. I've always been naturally good with numbers. Got a good instinct for them. Right, Teddy?
Well, what's amazing is that she pulled off that scene flawlessly. That's a scene where you could really go south on, and it just becomes ridiculous and not believable. And she comes in and plays it so straight, and she's so desperate to survive in that scene that she'll do what it takes to get us out of that room safely.
Pay your back taxes, pay the penalties, and move on from this. Just put it behind you. Towards the end of the season, she really has started to break bad in many, many ways, thinking she's doing the right thing, though. That's the thing about it. She's broken bad more and more, but thinking that she's justified.
The way I see it, we're good to go. That is, if this is still how you want to handle it.
Like I said, I don't want anyone hurt. All I want is for him to write a check. And that's what all the characters really do. They justify the reasons that they do things. And she thinks she's been doing the right things, and then it all comes crashing down in that horrible moment when he's trying to find the money. And she has to look down into the crawl space and say, I gave it to Ted. She realizes that she made a terrible, terrible error.
Where is the money?
I gave it to Ted. It's the first time that, for me, that I felt that Skyler really had a moment of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't have any solution for this. I always would take some sort of action. I would know the thing to do, but I don't now. Marie, I'm here. I'm here. Tell me exactly what happened.